We have breaking news as insider trader alert was just triggered, but we have Jim Cramer to the rescue. This as Elon Musk's plan collapses, as SpaceX plunges to the depths.
SpaceX stock is down about 30% from its debut. It's down about roughly 50% from its all-time high.
After investors sent into panic. But what do you got for us, Jimmy? Jim Cramer says investors, I am not an investor, should consider buying SpaceX for their kids. Thank you, Paige Schill. As Jimmy brings calm to the market, SpaceX insider get their first chance to cash out. Press the sell button. It's top left. But, here we go. But the stock slide will limit their opportunity. Ah, shucks. Even more important, parents are going viral as they spend thousands on back-to-school hauls. Hey, parents, I got six grandkids. Stop. Kids that you always give the least to will always be the nicest. So do me a favor. Teach them about the value of money. 1, where does money come from? 2, and don't give it to them. I'm going to give you opposite advice of Jim Cramer. I know, shocker. He says just give it to them. I say don't give them SpaceX. Make them work for it. And then they will turn out to be like, I'm going to go with Kennedy. She looks like a Kennedy. Kennedy with the and she is a top analyst live on air. Tell us, Kennedy, because you offer us a critical market warning. Also, hey guys, for my investor friends, as they pull you all in, you're topping. Not to say you can't make money on SpaceX right now, that you cannot make money on the NASDAQ right now, because we do. S&P 500 is experiencing violent surges, often seen at major market tops. Pull up the indicators. That's all. You probably need one. You can do the MACD, which you would not find on this chart. This is your basic run of the mill. Here's your SpaceX. There's your 20. Got rejected. What I use in the morning to trade. This is on the daily. I popped open a little volume to see if you guys are kicking that up some. But now people will say, bravo, it's up today, 2%. Yeah, but it's down 50. Just in case you're thinking, you know what, maybe I will. Maybe I will go on that. I don't know. I mean, just turn on a 9. Turn on the Bravo 9. You barely got above it, right? You got rejected. Now you're below the 9 again. This is the 9-day moving average, one of the critical things that I use when I'm trading on the daily. It changes when I trade on the 2-minute. You see, for me, being a top market analyst, I know these. I need someone to give me like a title. I mean, Kennedy here is an analyst. Jimmy's actually a doctor. Can you guys believe a PhD? PhD in shillology. And then shocker, someone put it all together. They're like, I've noticed a pattern with Jim Cramer's calls. He can actually spot call the exact top. How is that possible without knowing insider information? Also, be very careful if you are a new investor, because first you're like, what does the news say? Okay, honey, we're going to do what the news says. Right there, bass backwards. Then you dabble in that, and then you're like, but this crypto thing is pumping. Be careful. Because the influencers with millions of followers, they get the back-end deals before they talk about it on YouTube. They get to own shares of the crypto at pennies on the dollar, and then they talk about it. And said stock goes up, back-end they sell, dumping on their followers. The question is, pop the confetti. Bravo, have you ever done this? Have you thought about it? Come on. Be honest. The answer is absolutely no. I have never done that. Actually, to be completely transparent, I haven't even taken a sponsored video. I think it's probably been over a year because I never know. And I would only take them if it's like, it's a NASDAQ company. You never know what they're going to do in the back end. So I won't do that. Which that means I lose out on millions. But it's okay. I'm not going to run out of digits. And I'm going to be the guy that comes here and says, hey, guys, I think this might be a trap. We're really extended. This is for my investor friends. If you are trading this market, I'm glad you asked. What you want to do is just come over here. Now, again, if you guys want to buy SpaceX, just have confirmation. If you don't know what the word confirmation is, then take a course the price of a textbook. Between 50 to 60,000 people that have trusted me. Yes, I make mistakes because sometimes I act as an investor and I buy things like TLT. I say, hey guys, it is the bond market. What's the worst that can happen? It could go lower. Like it could stay low forever. That stonk that you have, that sweet Tesla, that sweet SpaceX, it could stay down there for a decade. You cool with that? Here's the problem. You're holding it. You have this thing that they call inflation, and it's not inflation. It's just loss of purchasing power. Just buy, you just save in this. Save, this is silver. Just save this. You'll be fine. Just saving money. That's it. The other stuff you guys use, well, in a debt-based system, whatever. If you're losing 10% a year, and then it goes down, and this is what they don't tell you, is, you've held something for 5 years, start adding 10, 10, 10. Well, that's 50%, and now it's break even. You're not break even. You're underwater. Good luck catching up. That's why I get in, I get out, I take profit. I take profits. I don't take profits are better than take profit, while the government is printing. They are like drunken sailors at the short end, 4-week duration that then turns into this money. 30-year bonds, a little longer. And then they actually, Scott Besant, he's actually buying the old stuff back. I got this, we got this. Buy that back and we'll issue short term. And then that doesn't cause inflation. But my point is, the longer you hold something in an inflationary environment, the worse it is. How long have I been underwater on TLT? I'm going to say, has it been 5 years? It's been a tough patch. That's why I come here every day and I click one button. I say bright and early. You can trade this on the daily. You can trade this. It's very successful on 2-minute, and they're traded completely different. At the end of the day, you do know patterns will always play out. Short term, long term, that was the last thing I did on the channel. It was calling it a triangle. It was the diamond. There, I said it's going to break. When it breaks out of there, it's going to go right here. It's probably going to bounce on the 200. Pull, right? You're like, purple, we're going purple, that's it. Once again, take profits rather than profit, because if you're like, oh, I'm going to wait. He said, well, there you go. There's your bounce. That pattern is done. Hit delete. All right, let's jump over the 2-minute. Number one, I'm going to turn my Bravo kit off on the 2-minute, and I'm going to reset chart view, and I'm going to show you. Now, I'm not turning on the 200, not turning on anything. First candle, this one wiped out that. You go long. You have color change. You go long. You go up. You're done. I'll tell you what happened at open. We broke that. We're going short. I was like, okay, we're going short. I went short, confirmed it, went short. It was coming down. I'm like, I'm taking profits. Confirmation was it went up. It hit the 20. I'm like, oh, here we go, right here. Boom. Okay, done. Mornings get a little nutty. I always tell my students, don't grab that first candle. I don't know. Second one, cool. Take profits. Third one, it was like, oh no, we're done. Wipes, see this? That institution. You're done. You are now in the no-no zone, although you now have, it's a nice setup. This might be a C move, maybe a B move. If I had to do anything perfect, confirmation, institution, no-no zone. That's like the rough waters, okay? Play it enough, you'll know. You're not confirmed. It's a B. Maybe a B minus. With that is like perfect. Institution, green candle, go long, color change, enter here, right there. Pokes its head out, comes out, grab it. Bop, 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 bop. Done. Now, if you are textbook, you could have entered there. Go 2 more candles. Don't play this game. That's where I will turn on my Bravo kit and go, how overextended are we? Oh, we're okay. You get in that as the day goes on. That's danger Will Robinson. Likes to go into this area, pop a shamu, come out. Go into it, come out. Now you could sit here and play whack-a-mole on that one, but you're in the no-no zone. Again, I try to give you A setups. I made money this morning. My students made money this morning. My one student made money this morning. My students are actually making money that I don't share on this show. You're in this course and you are given the opportunity to hang out with me. I actually had like a 2-day window where I'm like, okay, let's Let's take our family. Let's handpick people that don't say, "What's a candle?" Because I don't have time. I got them, and I'm like, okay, what? Let's see what you guys are doing. This was today. There's some profits, 30%. I don't know, 17%. What do we got? 28%. Something. 16%. 6, 4. 178%. Which I'm going to go with that. That's keeping up with inflation, yes? So you're not going to learn about this anywhere. Sorry, haven't seen it anywhere. Your other option is, let's all buy. How many people piled into SpaceX? I said, don't do it. And now it's like, well, you should buy it for your kids. How is this looking? This is just so bad. It just keeps going. Yeah, but it's up today. I mean, what did you guys go from in the 200s to, are we below we in like 98, 99? So I understand the red pill, blue pill, the pill that I offer you, that hole that you're going to go down. It's a wonderland, but it's work. Not just, hey guys, let's buy some for the kiddos.
I know this company will need far more money than it currently has, but unlike so many others, I'm confident that Musk can raise all the money he needs and see this through. Maybe you don't believe me. Do you think your children, or if you're older, your grandchildren, won't be doing stuff on the moon someday? Do you think that orbital data centers won't make sense? Even they can get all the power from the sun and all the cooling from space. Nobody lives up there. Might end up being the only place that the politicians let us put them. So do this. Think about it. Maybe you put some away for the next generation.
Let me offer some advice. This is what you're going to do. You're going to do a watch list. It's like $1, $2 a day. No big deal. Those are A setups. You do that. Digits go up. You take your grandkids out to dinner. Okay? Don't give them money. Take them out to dinner. Take them to liberal Disneyland. Show them all the woke people. Just FYI, these have really good track records. 78%, that's impossible. It's an A setup, duh. This is an F at best. But thanks, Jimmy. You guys are done trading in the morning. You click at the watch list and you're like, okay, I got the bull and I got the options. It's $1, $2. All right, I'll put in that one. I'll put in that one. Have a nice day. And with that, I will see you in the next trade.